So if I could give one piece of advice to brand new DMs or really any DM, because this is so important, I feel like, to the game, that I had this mindset from the very beginning, and I feel like too many DMs who have DM'd for years don't have this mindset enough, is to challenge and push the boundaries of everything. Push the limits of the game, push the limits of your players, push the limits of yourself in every aspect of yourself. So as a DM, I am constantly trying to make myself better. I set specific goals. I am going to run legendary actions and not forget to use all three of them every round. As a player, I am going to push my players and challenge them to push them outside of their comfort zone, whether it's role playing. I'm not going to make them uncomfortable constantly to where they are uncomfortable at the table. But if they are not the best role players, I'm going to present them with times where they are on the spot role playing. Somebody asks them a specific question. If they're usually in the back lines of combat, I'm going to challenge them and throw something right on them. What are you going to do? I keep them thinking, keep growing as players. And then the game itself, that's part of my whole homebrew thing. I'm getting all hyped up about this. Push the limits of the game to find out where, if something feels off, you won't know what feels right. If something feels off, you won't know what feels right until you push the limits of that to maybe try and break it, know that you've gone too far, and then this is where it's supposed to be at. I feel like I grew as a DM. I grew by pushing the system of the game and myself so much that all right, I'm going to homebrew this monster. I'm going to do an entire homebrew encounter, and here we go. I'm going to have layer actions, legendary actions, all this kind of stuff. I'm going to try out the villain action system, like try to push it. And my players knew that they're on the same page with me on that too, is that I'm trying to be a better DM for them. And I threw some stuff at them that I was like, whoo, gosh, that was crazy. My bad. But like, if you're afraid to fail, you won't grow as fast. So my biggest tip to any DM, and this would be my number one tip, is push the limits of everything, yourself, players, and the game. Boom.